have such a TLC Francie in your collection? Let me know about your worst Barbie restoration purchases in the comments below. I'm Busy Bee from Germany. I'm a long-time Barbie collector and a Barbie dog for almost 10 years. This channel is more than your one-stop Barbie repair workshop. We are going to start this project with having a look into her head because her hair is not complete anymore. She is missing some streaks and I want to check it in her head before we start to restore her. Then I will clean her and put the head into dental tablets to make the head light again. It is now yellowed and I want to have a normal skin tone before I start the restoration. Then we are going to do reroot and then we are going to repaint and then she's hopefully going to be a beautiful doll again. Here's our Francie. We are going to undress her now. Let's put her into the bowl with hot water. It's boiling hot and I want to remove the head first, so that's why we put her in there. I moved her head a little bit so that the full head is underwater, at least here around the neck, that we can remove her head in a sec. And as you can see, it comes out very easily. We have to be a little bit careful because she has a light split and we have to be very careful when we restore this little girl here. So let's jump into the hospital and have a look inside her head. What's happening there?
Now let's have a look into her head, and what we see here is a almost complete rerouting pattern. You see in the middle the crest part and you see in the back now the pony part of the reroot. Here you see the pattern is almost complete. At the sides there are some missing streaks. And if you want to learn more about how this pattern got into the head, I would like to suggest you to watch my video from last year where I showed you on a model how to do these reroot streaks. I'm just covering them in our reroot part for a short time. I don't wanna bore you here with all the streaks I do.
So now that we know what's happening inside her head, let's put her into a dental cleaner bar. This is a dental tablet. We put it in a glass with water. This thing starts to dissolve itself and we put Francie in her to get rid of her yellow. Makeup won't be affected. I was asked very often if this affects the makeup. No, this does not affect the makeup. When you can use it for cleaning your teeth, it's not dangerous. For the reroot, I used my box with rerouting hair and I put 3 very similar shades of blonde in my selection. So we have here 50s blonde, strawberry chatty and original blonde. And I think we will take the original blonde because after what I saw on my other Francie, this must be the most original shade of blonde that I have here at the moment.
So that's the project we are going to do now, the reroot part. Let's bring the hair into form again with putting her into a bowl with hot water. I'm using a orthodontic here to bring the hair in form again. So here, this should help to get our new streaks down. And then I have here another little problem. We have to bring the pony in form again, so I'm going to use a second one here to bring the pony down. So let's put her into the bowl with hot water. So this streak is unwilling to cooperate here, so let's put a plastic wrap over her hair now to make them stay in the position I want them to. And now she can dry and we'll be back tomorrow. Some of you asked me how to do these bobby pin colors in the last weeks more often than I expected, and here is another time the bobby pin color method to do Francie's original flip again. So what I do here is I separate the hair into 4 equal streaks. Then I start in the back. I use an end paper to make the work a little bit easier for me and you. Then I wrap the ends in the end paper here. And I already prepared my curler. So it's a simple bobby pin you get in every supermarket. I put one of my elastics in the back of this curler. It's to close my curl, and I use a second one to hold the bobby pin in place so that it won't open. I need here 2 because 1 would not be enough. I need something to put the second rubber over. So this is just for stabilization, the whole curl. And then we continue with the second streak here. I again comb the hair. I take another one of my end papers, fold until I have a nice end. Then I take another one of my prepared bobby pins with the elastic at the end. I use the second one here simply to close it and to have a holder for the other one. And we simply continue until all 4 of the streaks are in our curlers. Next step is the eyelids. I have already prepared here some of my black color here. And now let's do the eyelids. Let's have a test first. Now let's seal our artwork. I have here already opened my little sealer. It's the satin sealer. And now let's paint. Let's wait until the sealer is dry. So now let's take her curlers out for the final step. So now she's curled again. Now let's style her a little bit. I have here some white hairs here. We of course need to fix this with her little plastic cap. I will leave the plastic cap on her for several days so that this white hair becomes tamed a bit. So we tame her white hair a little bit now with one big elastic, and then let's put her cap on. That the hair is more cooperative in the next weeks. My dear viewer, here's our repaired and restored Francie after the repair project here. What do you think? Is she beautiful again? Let me know in the comments below. You have learned something along the journey with me while doing the cleaning, the repair, the reroot and the repaint at least, and then the final steps I did here in this project. Question of the day is, have you ever had a doll purchase you wanted to buy for a repair project that you could not use anymore because it was in a worse shape than you ever imagined? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you have learned something in this little video. You share, like and subscribe. See you in the next weeks. Your Barbie from Germany. Bye. Francie says also bye bye.